Hello everybody, welcome back to another Hof Bergmann Explained video. Today we're going to take a look at the Forage Star Pig Food Mixer. But before that, this video is brought to you by Galcomp Gamer and Chris Miller. Thank you for being farm barons. So the Forage Star Pig Food Mixer can be found here at the main farm. It is kind of directly beside the silo, directly behind the pig area. And depending on which door you use, directly beside the pig area and right by the cow area. This pig food mixer is going to allow you to create pig food with two simple ingredients: potatoes and grain meal. Let's take a look at it here in the production screen. Come down here to our Forage Star for pigs. Potatoes and grain meal is going to make us pig food. 70 units of potatoes, 30 units of grain meal. Now, grain meal is going to be made over at the grain mill. And we're going to be able to make that by bringing wheat, barley, oat, or sorghum to the grain mill. We're then going to process it into grain meal. Okay? And then potatoes, of course, well, you know where we're going to get our potatoes from. Now, I happen to have some potatoes stored across the street at our potato storage area. So let me show you where that is. And since you need to basically put everything in the Forage Star from above, I'm going to use this bucket to fill it. So there we have 1,000 liters of potatoes. We could use the big bag mixer over there and make big bags of potatoes and use that, but if you're interested in how the big bag maker works, I covered that in a new and noteworthy video over on my mod review playlist. We'll add our potatoes here. Let's go ahead and check our production screen to see how we are at. I think we'll add another couple scoops of potatoes. I'll be right back. So I went ahead and added 4,000 liters worth of potatoes in the Pig Food Star. And now we are going to add our sorghum over here at the grain mill. So if you take a look here at the PDA, we are just south of field 15. And if we look here, we're going to go to the grain mill. And this one is going to make whole meal. We're not going to go to the flour mill. The flour mill dumps around back. The grain mill that we want to go to for whole grain is over here along the side. It's a little confusing, I know, because we have two mills at the same location. This is where we also came in order to process our malt into malt meal or malt grist. So we'll go ahead and drop our sorghum in here, and we can activate this by going right here. Or we can talk to the guy inside of the building, whichever really you want to do. And now we just need to let some time pass. A little bit of time has already passed, so let's go ahead and pull out some grain meal. We didn't process all 8,000 liters that we put in. We're just kind of wanting to demonstrate how this all works. And now we're going to take this back to the farm. And of course, we have a couple different ways we can put this into the mixer. We can actually dump our grain meal into our silo and then pull it out with a bucket. That's one option. We can position, as we did with our grain dryer, an auger to go over the mixer and then dump from the trailer into the auger. That's another option. We could take our grain meal and run it through the big bag maker and make big bags of grain meal, at which time we could then position that over the pig food mixer and put the product in that way. That's just 3 examples of ways that we can put product into that mixer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the silo and then continue to use the bucket to pull some out and put it into the mixer. So we're coming up to our farm. And I'm going to take the side entrance this time. It's fairly close to the silo. And then you may notice I also got rid of the concrete walls that are here. I want to show you that trick if you aren't familiar with how to do that. So if you come up here right along this outside wall, you get left click, show walls, hide walls. Look at that. Whatever works for you, right? And we're going to get grain meal. Just like that. And we can come up here and we can activate the production just by getting up here and left clicking, or sorry, hitting R to turn the mixer on. We get some nice animations. We got a strobe. And then we are already making pig food. Let's speed that up. And there we go. We've now mixed an entire load of pig food. We have 4,000 liters of pig food. That didn't take long at all. To get our pig food out, we're going to use the bucket here. And we're going to withdraw our pig food. And then since it's conveniently right here by the pig area, we're just going to go ahead and dump it in. There you go. There you go, guys. That is how to use the feed mixer to make pig food on Hof Bergmann version 1.1.0.0. And all we need to use is potatoes and grain meal. And we're going to get the grain meal at the grain mill. And we can use wheat, barley, oat, or sorghum to make our grain meal. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Hope you all are enjoying the Hof Bergmann Explained video series. We are catching up with the 1.1 update of the map, covering things that are new to that, and anything that is still in the map from the previous release. You can go ahead and continue to watch the Hof Bergmann Explained videos on the previous release because they still have merit. And until next time, happy farming.